After spending 8 years in primary school, it was a moment to open another chapter in life for these pupils. A new chapter of joining secondary schools in a journey that will last the next 4 years. The process of admitting last year's qualified KCPE candidates to various public secondary schools officially got underway Wednesday. However, it was not a bed of roses to all parents whose children excelled in last year's KCPE examinations, as whose results were announced by Education CS Dr. Fred Matiang'i late last year. But despite the assurance by the Education Ministry that students who excelled in last year's KCPE exams will secure admissions in the national schools of choice, it was a different story for this group of parents altogether.
All the 7,056 candidates who got 400 marks and above, all of them have been admitted to national schools, regardless of whether they came from private or public schools. They have all been admitted to national schools.
The said parents have in fact been pitching tent at the Director of Secondary and Tertiary Education at Jogo House in search of answers over what went wrong. Selected students have been given until next Wednesday next week to report or risk losing their admissions. A total of 23,085 students have been selected to join 103 national schools, while extra county schools have admitted 63,990. County schools have taken 123,435. Sub-county schools have taken 481,318, and private schools have admitted 63,351 students. In the meantime, a section of parents have lauded some schools' heads of abiding by the said government schools fee guidelines.
According to the admission letter I received from this school, and that is where my child is attending classes, is the recommended school fees of 53,000 per year, just right above 53, and this term we are supposed to pay 24,829. That is the amount I have paid at the cooperative bank.
The Education Ministry is expected to commence the review of secondary school fees next week, with head teachers expected to present their proposals to the government on how best to handle the emotive subject. Lynace Mwashighadi for Channel 1 News.